Hey everyone, my old cartoon DVD collection video has hit over 10,000 views, so I figure it's about time for an update. So first up, my Looney Tunes stuff. We got some random stuff up here, the Superstars collection, Reality Check and Stranger Than Fiction, holiday stuff, the Golden Collection, Tasmania, Tiny Toons, Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain, Pinky Elmira and the Brain, and Freakazoid. And then up here we got Season 2 of Duck Dodgers, some public domain collection, Academy Award collection, other superstars, Stars of Space Jam, a couple more compilation things, some movies, Space Jam Back in Action, Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries, this Looney Tunes double feature with Looney Tunes Show and Quack Busters, Rabbit's Run, and Wabbit, which I still haven't seen all of because it's kind of hard to watch. And over here is my Thomas the Tank Engine stuff. We got some American season set stuff, the early years, which is season 1, and then these couple of compilation collections, this UK movie collection, The Great Discovery, Hero of the Rails, Adventure Begins, Journey Beyond Sodor, and the reason I have these is mainly because this 10-movie birthday collection is randomly missing a few of those movies. And then here we got Thomas and the Magic Railroad, Blue Mountain Mystery, Tale of the Brave on Blu-ray, and then a couple of episode compilations. How about Marvel stuff? Here's Spectacular Spider-Man, the complete series on DVD. This is a really nice DVD set. It collects all the individual Spectacular Spider-Man DVD sets. And, yep. There they are. This is also on Blu-ray, and then there's also a collection of just Season 1. I don't think there's a collection of Season 2 at all for some reason. Here we got the 60s Spider-Man cartoon. This is really, really cool. I freaking love this cartoon. Freaking amazing. I love it. It's very silly, also. Love the artwork on there. I really wish this would get a re-release, because it really deserves to be seen by more people. Here's the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. The old Fox Kids one. This is really cool. There is an official DVD of this in the UK, but long out of print, super hard to find. So this is a bootleg, and you know what? It works fine. And here's Spider-Man Unlimited. You know what? I have slim hope that the Fox Kids Spider-Man might actually come out on home media at some point in the future, but Unlimited, I don't think so. I think this is kind of relegated to obscurity, unfortunately. Which is too bad, because it's, like, yeah, it's not as good as the normal Spider-Man cartoons, but it's still really good. Like, it's a fun it's decently made. It's just very different. Here's a bootleg of the Silver Surfer cartoon. Look at that DVD, that is weird. Not a whole lot to say with this one. It's every episode. Quality is garbage. It ends on a cliffhanger. Here's a bootleg of Hulk and the Agents of Smash. Not the best cartoon. Like, I kinda liked it, like, just for the design of everything. The look of the show is really cool. Like, it's really repetitive. Most episodes are just Hulk and his buddies go deal with some guest star character, and then that's it. There is some really cool stuff in there, but also the characterization is pretty bad. Here we got Iron Man Armored Adventures. This one's a pretty important cartoon to me. I remember when I first heard of this, I was like, Tony Stark as a kid? That doesn't make any sense. But then I got the DVD, I think for Christmas or something from somebody, and I never watched it until 2020. 2020, I didn't have a job. We were all in lockdown, so I was stuck at home, and I was like, well, what haven't I watched? Oh, I haven't watched this, so I started watching it. It was amazing. I loved it. And eventually, I was able to find the Season 2 DVD, which is really rare for some reason. Which is too bad, because this is a really good cartoon. It deserves to be seen by more people. And here's the first volume of the X-Men cartoon, one of my absolute favorite of the Marvel cartoons, my favorite incarnation of the X-Men. And then here's Volume 2 with Dark Phoenix. Volume 3. Volume 4, which still has its slipcase. And Volume 5, which also has a slipcover. Here's a DVD, an individual DVD of X-Men Evolution. 5 thrilling episodes from Season 2. Oh, and there's a little thing on the spine of it. Season 2, Volume 4. That's nice. Unfortunately, the X-Men Evolution DVDs were a mess when it came to home media releases. They would only have a few episodes, like 3 or 4. This one has, 5 episodes. Wow, 5. So, yeah, I decided to just not bother with all of that and just, get a bootleg set of the whole series. It's the whole series in order. Not very good quality. The quality is super bad on these, but it's every episode in order. And then last up, or almost last up for X-Men stuff is Wolverine and the X-Men. A really good cartoon, really underrated. I wish more people would talk about this cartoon. Whenever I hear people talk about X-Men cartoons, it's always either the original one or Evolution. Nobody really talks about Wolverine and the X-Men, even though I think it's, like, a worthy follow-up. It's more similar to X-Men Evolution than the original cartoon, but it's still pretty good. And here's the Wolverine anime, not very good. Here's Fantastic Four, World's Greatest Heroes. This is an underrated one. I really wish this one had gotten to last a little bit longer. Let's see, it only lasted one season, unfortunately, and it's too bad, because this is a really cool interpretation of the characters in the similar style to that Iron Man Armored Adventures cartoon. The characters are younger, but they really go all the way with this new interpretation of the characters. Oh, and one of the, let's see, weird annoying things, the DVDs don't tell you which episodes are on which, so I cut out little pieces of tape and wrote down the episodes and everything, and like what the bonus features were on each disc. So, I think that's it for Marvel stuff. I guess I'll move on to this thing. Star Trek, the animated series, in this really bizarre plastic shell, has this really flimsy cardboard slipcover thing that, yeah, this is definitely going to bend and get scuffed up at some point. Man, they really overthought these Star Trek DVDs, holy crap. And so then here's, oh, all this crap, and there's nothing to, like, hold the little booklet in. Anyway, there's the little disc holder thing. It goes in its own little slip cover, along with the booklet, I guess. Anyway, it's an okay cartoon. Super slow-paced, but if you're a big fan of the original series of Star Trek, this is kind of cool, because it's like, well, hey, more of the original Star Trek. The original cast is mostly there. Each episode feels like those old original series novels. Next up, here's Godzilla the Series, the, let's see, spin-off cartoon of the really bad 1998 Godzilla movie. I'm not a big fan of the movie. Some people like it, and, like, I can see why, but, I mean, I'm a Godzilla fan. I wanted Godzilla. They gave me an iguana. This cartoon is quite a bit more in line with, like, what you'd expect from a Godzilla cartoon. And surprisingly, it's even better than the majority of the animes that they've made in Japan. So, yeah, here's the weird instance where America really understood Godzilla better than Japan. Doctor Who, Scream of the Shalka. I remembered reading about this back when I was getting into Doctor Who for the first time, and it sounded so bizarre to me that there was, like, a Doctor Who cartoon, and it wasn't, like, technically... Oh, huh, that's weird. On the cover it says 2 discs, but it's only 1 disc. Looks like it's only 1 disc on the back. What? Is that a misprint? Is that a mistake that it says 2 discs? Because it's only 1 disc. And the disc doesn't say, like, disc 1, disc 2 on it. Huh. That's weird. I never noticed that before. Oh, whatever. Anyway, apparently this isn't canon because the people who took over making Doctor Who after this aired didn't like this. So that's kind of funny. I haven't actually watched it yet. I did see some of it on YouTube years ago, but I don't remember much about it. I do remember thinking it was okay from what I saw. Okay, next up, here's a bunch of little, like, weird individual things. Here's a cereal box promotion for Cartoon Network. It has the Courage the Cowardly Dog, a Dexter's Laboratory cartoon, and I think there's a Scooby-Doo cartoon on here, but I don't remember. There's like a Scooby-Doo DVD game where like there's some haunted houses and you have to find clues or something. Anyway, the reason I have this is because it has my favorite Courage episode. I can't remember the name of it. The Mask, that's it. The one with, yeah, the lesbians. Or best friends, whatever. And the Dexter's Laboratory one is all about Dexter and his sister Dee Dee get their fingers caught in a Chinese finger trap, and they go to Chinatown, USA, to, figure out how to get free. And then, right here is some Fox Kids DVD-Rs of, Fox Kids recordings. So here's, Fox Kids from 1994. I don't remember exactly what's on it. There's Eek the Cat, Tiny Toons, Life with Louie, there's a Power Rangers episode, or Masked Rider, I think. Fox Kids, 1995, same thing. One of these also has Jim Henson's Dog City, or Henson Productions. And then here's Hollow Weekend, which was like a big Halloween cartoon TV show marathon. Here's that Rambo cartoon. I've actually watched this now. I thought about doing videos on it, but it was just too boring. I did not care for this cartoon. There was... I looked up on a Wikipedia site, and there was a few episodes that were written by, like, notable people. I can't remember who they were now, but I watched those episodes back, and they were still kind of boring. Here's a collection of Christmas-themed episodes and specials with different cartoon characters. We got George of the Jungle, Casper, Gumby, and Fat Albert. And, yeah, that's almost it for the, like, weird miscellaneous cartoon stuff. So, here's the Clone Wars movie, the special edition Blu-ray, which, let's see, it's got 2 or 3 discs. Let's see, 1 Blu-ray, and, okay, DVD/digital copy. Okay, weird. Still haven't watched this movie. I watched all of Clone Wars, I love it, but I have not gotten around to watching the movie. I remember when it came out, I saw trailers, and it looked bad. So here's the Clone Wars, the series. I think this is a bootleg box set, I don't know for sure. I think it is. It is kind of weird if it is a bootleg, since it only collects the first 5 seasons. And if it's a bootleg, what's stopping you from just tossing on the last 2? So then here's Clone Wars, The Lost Episodes, which is pretty good. And then the final season, which is missing a disc. Yeah, when I got this, for some reason it was missing disc 1. What it had was 2 disc 3s, so I put in disc 3 thinking it was disc 1, and then I got to the end and I was like, oh, well, isn't this the end? Because I'd seen the ending before with Ahsoka on Hoth or whatever, and then I realized, oh, there's disc 2. But this meant that I never saw the initial introduction of the Bad Batch. So when Bad Batch came out, I started watching that, and to me, these were completely new original characters. I had no idea that they were introduced in that missing disc here. And then, oh, one more Star Wars thing. Here's the original Clone Wars cartoon, the Genndy Tartakovsky one, in 2 volumes. This is a really cool cartoon. I really wish they'd re-release this or something, because this is such a cool cartoon. I freaking love this. Like, I love Genndy Tartakovsky, but his style is kind of weird to me. Like, I don't know, the faces mainly. Like, the angular bodies I can get on board with, but the faces just are really weird to me. But after a while, I got used to it, and I don't even really think about it much anymore. And then, next up is the Beavis and Butthead Mike Judge collections. I have my big Beavis and Butthead set up there, but I still have my old Mike Judge collection. So here's Volume 1. It's really beat up, because I did watch this quite a bit. I didn't like that this was all that was available, but I still watched the heck out of it, because it was all I had. And then, Volume 2. I love that little gag. Their faces, back their heads. Same thing with this one. Their faces, back their heads. So here's the Clerks cartoon. Really cool cartoon. It's on 2 discs for some reason. I don't really know why. The bonus features, I think all the bonus features are on both discs, which is very weird. Also, this is in a really big box. I have seen some versions of this that are in a smaller box, though. So anyway, good cartoon, really short-lived. It's unfortunate because it was a pretty good cartoon. It was very different from the tone of the Clerks movie, but, it's the best animated series Kevin Smith has been involved with. And here's the Toxic Avenger, the complete Toxic Avenger DVD set, which includes all 4 movies, plus Toxic Crusaders, which I think is getting a Blu-ray soon? If it hasn't already. I think this has gotten a re-release at some point. So anyway, yeah, Toxic Crusaders, the very bizarre G-rated, parent-approved spin-off of Toxic Avenger. Very weird that this exists. On the Sergeant Kabuki Man NYPD DVD, there's a bonus feature of its own cartoon spin-off in the style of Toxic Crusaders. They have Sergeant Kabuki Man teaming up with a whole bunch of random new weirdo characters who have nothing to do with the movie. I remember I saw this before I had seen all the original Toxic Avenger movies, so a lot of the characters, I had seen the third one, and I saw the second one, then I saw this, then I saw the first movie. Very weird order to watch these things in, but yeah. I was quite confused. Also, I was surprised that this guy, Bonehead right there, was actually based off a character from the movie. So that's it for miscellaneous stuff. So now on to the main collection. There's one more thing I want to talk about. Up here is my Winx Club DVD collection. We got some Italian stuff up there, some French, Australian, UK stuff, bootleg stuff, American stuff, Italian box sets there, bootleg sets, the 4Kids DVDs, and let's see, some German DVDs, the Italian like TV movie DVDs, and then down here we have like a promo Toys R Us thing, a bootleg Blu-ray, American stuff, UK Italian stuff, the live-action musical thing, and then Pop Pixie in Czechoslovakian or whatever language that is. If you know what language that is, please tell me in the comments. Okay, right here is a little CD case where I have the complete series of Fairly Odd Parents. It's all bootleg DVDs, that's why they're in that case. And then up here we have, let's see, these cartoon collections. This one is a re-release of the Saturday morning cartoons of the 70s. Here's 80s. Scooby-Doo and Friends, Mostly Ghostly. This is a DVD-R of this old VHS that I really like. Adult Swim Pilots, which collects Best of Totally for Teens, which is not a cartoon. I don't even know what it's supposed to be, actually. Cheyenne Cinnamon and the Fantabulous Unicorn of Sugartown Candy Fudge. That one's pretty good. Korgoth of Barbaria is pretty good. Perfect Hair Forever is good. And Welcome to Eltingville is the whole reason I bought this in the first place. Perfect Hair Forever apparently had its own, like, full show. It wasn't just a pilot, so I don't know why that's here. Here's one volume of Adventures in Odyssey. I still don't have the rest. Bootleg of As Told by Ginger. Some Aqua Teen Hunger Force DVDs, all the box sets, the movie, Aqua Unit Patrol Squad 1, and the complete series set, which is missing the episode Shake Like Me, so hold on to your old DVDs before you buy this. And then Plantasm, the new movie. Bootleg of Aqua Teen, another bootleg of Aqua Teen, some Arthur DVDs from the UK, an Australian Beast Wars DVD, which is really cool because it has commentaries and a bunch of cool bonus features that aren't on any of the US DVDs. Here's the Shout Factory Beast Wars Season 1, Season 2 and 3. Beast Machines, not very good, but yeah, it's alright. Here's the Beast Wars animes on bootleg Blu-ray. They're not very good. And then here's all the Beavis and Butthead stuff. We have the Time Life DVDs and the King Turd collection. And then right here is Beavis and Butthead Do America. Oh, and then I also have Do America on Blu-ray now. And then here's Volume 4, which is the reboot season from 2011. And right here is a bootleg of Billy and Mandy. And then Billy and Mandy Big Boogie Adventure. Bootleg of Black Star. Bob's Burgers Season 1. It's the only Bob's Burgers season that I have on DVD. The Boondocks Complete Series. This was a really cool thing, and it came with a mini soundtrack CD. Let's see, Volume 2 of The Brack Show. Still haven't watched it or gotten any other volumes of it. The Buzz Lightyear premiere movie with Tim Allen, and then the series where... Crap, who was it that took over his voice? Was that Patrick Warburton, or was it somebody else? I don't remember now for sure. And then bootleg of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs with teeny tiny little stickers. Bunch of Charlie Brown stuff. Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show, love that. Bunch of specials. The Peanuts movie. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, the complete series on Blu-ray. Chuck Jones collection, which, let's see, has Ricky Tikki Tavi, Yankee Doodle Cricket, White Seal, Cricket in Times Square, Mowgli's Brothers, and A Very Merry Cricket. I like Mowgli's Brothers. Here's an individual DVD of Cyber Chase. That's really cool. Unfortunately, it's only 3 episodes. Yeah, one of those really stupid early DVDs where they didn't put as much on there as they could have. Here's Cyber Chase. It says Volume 1, but at the time I got this, it was the complete series. Apparently, Cyber Chase is still going on. Yeah, Gilbert Gottfried dying didn't stop them. They have a new actor for Digit there. That's crazy. Crusader Rabbit. Drawn Together. Season 1, 2, 3. The movie, not very good. Here's Nickelodeon's Doug. And here's Disney's Doug on bootleg Blu-ray. Droopy Collection. Eek the Cat bootleg. Extreme Dinosaurs. Fat Albert Greatest Hits Collection. The live-action Fat Albert movie. And some Fairly OddParent movies. Abracatastrophe. School's Out. Fairy Idol. Jimmy Timmy Power Hour 2. I don't have the first or third, and I don't have Channel Chasers still. Frisky Dingo, Season 1, Season 2. Flintstones, 2 movies plus 5 specials. The Man Called Flintstones, Little Big League, Rockula and Frankenstone, Meet the Flintstones, Ah Yabba Dabba Doo, Holly Rockabye Baby, and even that WWE Stone Age SmackDown movie is on here. Huh. Oddly, not the Flintstones Meet the Jetsons. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Jetsons Meet the Flintstones. Okay, there it is. And then the live-action movies. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Season 1. And as soon as I got this, they announced the complete series coming out. Oh, well. And then Futurama, Volume 1 and 2. Moving back down here. 3, 4, the movies. And then I have 2 different versions of Bender's Big Score. Here's, like, the normal cover with the lenticular... changing cover, and here's the non-changing one that I got from Hollywood Video years ago. The other 2 movies, and then the Comedy Central seasons 5, 6, 7, 8, and then Garfield and Friends, 5 volumes of that, and then some individual Garfield things. Holiday celebrations. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Garfield as himself, which has, Here Comes Garfield, Garfield on the Town, and Garfield Gets a Life. Travel Adventures, which has Garfield in the Rough, Garfield in Paradise, and Garfield Goes Hollywood. And then Fantasies, which I don't think were specials. Garfield's Babes and Bullets, Feline, something, and the other one's blocked by, let's see, Garfield, His 9 Lives. Okay. I don't know if these were actual specials or just episodes of Garfield and Friends. And then here's G.I. Joe Complete 2 seasons with a bunch of toys on the cover, so you know it's legit. I haven't watched this. I don't know what the quality is like. I don't even know which cartoon is included, but it's up there for now. Gargoyles Season 1, Season 2 Volume 1, and Season 2 Volume 2 with the ugly border. Really cool to have all of Gargoyles. I wish they'd re-release these more often. And here's a bootleg of Goliath Chronicles. Not a very good cartoon, but I do still wish they'd put it out just for the sake of completion. Now here's a weird thing. Ghostbusters, Prime Evil. This is a collection of some Filmation Ghostbuster cartoons. I remember when I saw this, I saw the back, and I thought it was like a new CGI animated special with the Filmation characters, but now it's just a collection of some old episodes. Bootleg of Golden the Insatiable. Goof Troop 2-volume collection. Really cool to have that. I gotta watch more of it. I also have the Goof Troop Christmas DVD somewhere. I don't know where that is. Let's see. Gumby's Best Episodes. And then here's the Gumby movie on DVD and Blu-ray in this really cool box shaped like his head. Happy Tree Friends, Overkill. This is like the first collection of Happy Tree Friends stuff, and then there's this other Season 1 collection of Happy Tree Friends stuff. And then all of He-Man, New Adventures, She-Ra, and then we got the Best of He-Man, Best of She-Ra, and then He-Man, She-Ra Christmas. Then moving back down here, here's this newer complete series of She-Ra. This DVD, which collects some motion comics and old commercials and stuff. The live-action movie on Blu-ray. The 2002 series. This is really awesome. Another thing that really needs a re-release, because this cartoon is freaking amazing. It is all up on YouTube for free from Mattel, so that is really awesome. I'll leave a link in the description, because everyone deserves to go watch this cartoon. And then here's the... oh, backwards. She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Really awesome. Love this cartoon. It's too bad this is the only DVD release it got. I really don't know why they never did a second one, because I mean... Seasons 1 through 3, 26 episodes. So yeah, there's only like 2 more seasons with another 26 episodes, I think. Just put out the whole thing. And then here's a bootleg of the first season of the She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, which I like because it keeps the Filmation homage Netflix logo at the beginning. Here's a bootleg Blu-ray of She-Ra, which is really finicky and doesn't always work right. Here's a bootleg of the CGI He-Man, which I bought foolishly, thinking that it wouldn't get a home release, but oh, okay, I guess it's just in here because oh, okay, yeah, this one is broken. That's why it's in this box. So anyway, yeah, this is getting an official release sometime soon, so that's pretty cool. Hey Arnold, the almost complete series. It doesn't have either movie. Here's the first movie. I don't have the Jungle movie yet. Hong Kong Phooey, one of my favorite Hanna-Barbera characters. And then some Homestar Runner DVDs. That's frickin' awesome. Strong Bad Emails. The first 100 Strong Bad Emails. There's a couple more volumes, but I don't have those. Disney's House of Mouse bootleg. Infinity Train Book 1. And Infinity Train Book 2, which sold out, like, immediately when they announced that, Infinity Train was canceled or whatever. Really wish they'd put out the rest, because it was a really good cartoon. They should continue it, too. Invader Zim, frickin' awesome. Like, a lot of these, I could say that they deserve to be re-released, because Invader Zim also, this is the only home release, I think, that it's ever had. And it's a crazy popular cartoon. I'm really surprised. King of the Hill, 2nd season... 3rd season, 4th season, and then 7th season. So yeah, I'm missing 1, 5, and 6. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And maybe there's another one coming soon? They announced there was going to be a King of the Hill, reboot, I don't know if it was a reboot or sequel series or something, but yeah, the voice of Dale passed away a while ago, so I don't know how exactly they'd handle it without him. I don't know if it was, already in production and if he was already involved or what was going on. The Legend of Zelda cartoon, I like it. Liberty's Kids, the complete series. Little Bush Season 1, Little Bush Season 2, and this is not a bootleg, even though it looks like one. It's the official DVDs, it's just the only way I could get it affordably was without the DVDs. Here's this Lilo and Stitch 2-movie collection. It's supposed to be the 2 movies on DVD and then a Blu-ray, but yeah, it was taped shut at the thrift store, so I couldn't see what was in there. It's the first 2 Lilo and Stitch movies on DVD, and then instead of a Blu-ray, it's Stitch the movie. So I figure, well, I'll keep it up here next to Lilo and Stitch the series, and if I get Leroy and Stitch without a box, it can fit in there. Lloyd, Brad Jones's cartoon. Lucky Luke, Daisy Town. Still don't have any other Lucky Luke DVDs. Magilla Gorilla. The Max. Mighty Mouse, The New Adventures. Then a bunch of My Little Pony stuff. Here's the original My Little Pony, the only one of those I have. Purely for Rescue from Midnight Castle. Maybe the other ones are good, I don't know. And here's Friendship is Magic, Season 1. Then Friendship Express, if you want the uncut version of Last Roundup. Season 2. Season 3. Equestria Girls on Blu-ray. Season 4. Rainbow Rocks. Season 5. Friendship Games. Down here. Season 6. Legend of Everfree. Season 7. Equestria Girls, The Specials, which is a UK exclusive thing. My Little Pony, the movie on Blu-ray. Equestria Girls, Magical Movie Night. And then Rainbow Road Trip, this is another UK exclusive thing. Here's a Malaysian Season 8 DVD, which is, yeah, the box is falling apart, that's nice. Malaysian Best Gift Ever DVD. Another UK Equestria Girls thing, Spring Sunsets Holidays. Malaysian Season 9 DVD. Then some Brony documentaries. Rainbow Dash Presents. And then, let's see, some Neurotically Yours DVDs. This Neurotically Yours CD with audio from a season that wasn't animated. And the first of the reboot Neurotically Yours season. The Oblongs. Our Cartoon President, Season 1. Owl House bootleg Blu-ray, garbage quality. Put it out on DVD normally, Disney. Pepper Ann on bootleg. Again, another Disney thing. Disney's awful when it comes to home media. The Peter Potamus Show. The Pond, The Rise and Fall of Tony the Frog. I love the Pond radio show. The cartoon, not very good. Big Mouth Bass. I haven't watched that one yet. I watched this one, and the moral is very weird and confused. Popeye, Volume 1, Popeye Volume 2, and Volume 3. This is like a special Warner Archive re-release. And then we got Popeye's Voyage, The Quest for Pappy. Powerpuff Girls Season 1. They really gotta re-release all of Powerpuff Girls on DVD, because this big beast of a box set is a piece of garbage. It's double-sided DVDs, which apparently are very vulnerable to disk rot and data loss. So yeah, quite a bit of this DVD set that I paid $50 for years ago, yeah, completely, it's a brick now. It's a big, colorful brick. Very unfortunate. Powerpuff Girls, the movie. Frickin' amazing. Love this movie. And I'm gonna watch it later tonight, actually. Powerpuff Girls, Dance Pants. Yeah, that weird special. It also comes with a couple of bonus episodes. It's okay. Like, the animation is unique and interesting. It just, I don't think it really worked for, yeah. Powerpuff Girls Z. Kind of forgettable. Like, it's okay. Some of it's cool. I like, Buttercup, Kaoru, the other characters, though, yeah. Him is voiced by the guy that did Frieza's voice, so that's awesome. Oh, and there's also some episodes on here that are dubbed. Recess bootleg. Yeah, again, Disney, put out Recess on DVD. Put out a decent Recess DVD. Everyone would buy it. Everyone loves Recess. Recess Christmas, which has a couple of bonus episodes of the show. Recess School's Out. I like the movie okay, but I don't know, the animation just looked too different from the show. It was too clean looking, and still a really good movie, though. Recess, taking the fifth. I really wish this next season had happened, because this was pretty cool. I did like this. Some of it's, like, it's not, in its prime or anything, but it was okay. Next up, Redwall. Here's, Season 1, Volume 1. Season 1, Volume 2, because the actual season sets are ridiculously expensive. I don't know what it is with, like, some cartoons, but geez, yeah, crazy expensive. So then Madame Mayo and Martin the Warrior are on a bootleg DVD here. Ren and Stimpy Show, Season 1 and 2. Season 3.5-ish. Half-ish is about how many are actually good on here. Ren and Stimpy just got awful after a while. I guess it, like, did find its footing eventually in the next couple of episodes after this box set ends, but it's long after I stopped caring about it. Ren and Stimpy The Lost episodes. There's like maybe 2 kind of okay ones, and then the rest are pretty abysmal. Robot Chicken, Season 2. The only season I have now. I used to have more, but I gave them away years ago. I only kept my Star Wars Robot Chicken DVDs. So there's episode 1, 2, 3. Rocko's Modern Life, Season 2. I don't have Season 1. I think there's a box set of all of Rocko, but I don't have that either. Schoolhouse Rock. Scooby-Doo meets Batman. Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. Scooby-Doo meets the Boo Brothers. Scooby-Doo Reluctant Werewolf. Oh, that should be after, Scooby-Doo. Oh, there it is. Ghoul School. And then Zombie Island. Daphne and Velma original movie. I still haven't watched this. Maybe it's good. Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. Dr. Seuss Celebration, which is a collection of almost all the Dr. Seuss specials. And here's Horton Hears a Who. C-Lab, Season 1 and Season 2. C-Lab, Season 3. Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd Century. The Simpsons Shorts, a bootleg collection of the Tracy Ullman Show shorts. And then a whole mess of Simpsons DVDs. I have the first 10 seasons, the movie, widescreen edition, bootleg DVD sets of all of Smurfs, and then a whole bunch of South Park DVDs. Season 1, 2, 3, the movie, and then, let's see, Imagination Land, whole bunch more South Park DVDs, until we get to the end, and then we got Sonic stuff. Here's Sonic, the complete series, yes, Sad Am, or whatever, the original cartoon. I didn't have the original box, though. Like Little Bush, the only way to get it was to get just the discs on their own. Unfortunately, one of the discs had a defect. It plays the same episode twice when it was supposed to be 2 separate segments. But luckily, I found this Sonic Forever DVD, which has those episodes separate and everything's normal, and it's all good. Adventures of Sonic, Volume 1, Volume 2, and then a bootleg of the rest of the series. I don't have the Blu-ray or DVD of it. Sonic Christmas Blast, Sonic Underground, Volume 1, Volume 2, the Sonic anime movie, and then Sonic X again, some more Hong Kong Sonic X DVDs, Project Shadow, the Metarex Saga. This was really cool to find. I happened to get crazy lucky on eBay, and I got this for like $20 or something, so that was awesome. Sonic Boom bootleg, Season 1, Volume 1, Season 1, Volume 2, Season 2, Volume 1, Season 2, Volume 2, and the complete Season 1 Blu-ray, and I don't have the second season Blu-ray or the complete series one. And there's this. This was like a promotional giveaway thing. If you pre-ordered the game from GameStop, you'd get this free little promo DVD. And then next up, Spike and Mike's Classic Festival of Animation, which is a bunch of like animated shorts. Super Dave bootleg Blu-ray. This is the original version, not the redub where you can't actually see them anywhere. Okay, that little guy there, you can just barely see who's cut off the side, is Super Dave's sidekick Fuji. He had a pretty yikesy Japanese voice in the original version, and then the guy came back and redubbed it for a second time, but that version is apparently harder to find. This is what you usually find if you find this uploaded anywhere. And then next up, the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. This is, let's see, old Shout Factory DVD. Spawn Season 3, or, well, Spawn 3, The Ultimate Battle. But yeah, it's Spawn Season 3, which I have because I really like Sam and Twitch in this. They're awesome. The rest of the show is really good, but I like that one the best. Street Sharks complete series on DVD and the complete series on Blu-ray from Discotech. This was really, really cool. There's a couple episodes on this one where the quality is kind of weird, and fortunately everything is all perfect on the Blu-ray. This is probably the best the show is ever going to look. The Legend of Tarzan bootleg, because it's a Disney thing and Disney sucks. Thundercats, the complete series box set. I used to have the big individual sets, but it took up way too much space, so I got this, and this is really convenient. I was planning on just swapping my old discs out with this one, but these discs are actually completely different than the ones in those box sets. And then here's the 2011 Reboot series. Freaking awesome. Love that. I have found the Blu-ray, but I just haven't bought it yet. Here's Top Cat, the complete series. Love this cartoon. Totally Spies, Season 2, I think. Yep, Season 2. I don't have Season 1 or 3 or any others they've made. Tuttenstein. There's season sets of this now, but I haven't gotten around to getting them yet. I just have these couple of individual volumes at the moment. Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego? One of the things I always thought was weird, there's Ivy, where's her brother? Like, he's a main character too, but it's just Carmen and then her. Whatever. I wish this would get a re-release. When the new Carmen Sandiego cartoon came out, I thought for sure they were going to re-release this, but I haven't heard anything about it. Bootleg Blu-ray of Wildcats. Faulty menu, but everything else works okay. The Wild Thornberrys complete series. This is really cool. And then the Wild Thornberrys movie. And then the Rugrats Go Wild. I'm not a huge Rugrats fan, but I like Wild Thornberrys. So yeah, I haven't gotten around to watching it. Maybe it's good, I don't know. I've just never really cared for Rugrats that much for whatever reason. The Woody Woodpecker and Friends Classic Cartoon Collection Volume 2. Yogi Bear complete series. And then Yogi's Gang. And then Yogi the Easter Bear, and that's everything. And the rest of this is empty. There's a Street Shark in that one empty spot, and I have all these empty shelves down here. So yeah, there's all my cartoon DVDs as of right now in 2023. And once this video hits 10,000 views, maybe I'll do another update. By that point, I'll probably have way more stuff, and I might have consolidated some stuff a little bit more, like gotten some re-releases in smaller boxes or something. So yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.